EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the 1st down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it, 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, DeVito. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Daniil Hunter, ex-rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Oh, hey. Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud gonna throw right away. A throw left side there, not gonna find the target. Incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the 1st down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on 2nd, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Zamir White. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, right back to White. Down the sideline, past the 40. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw, here's DeVito. He's got the tight end, Mayer. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's DeVito. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Back is DeVito. He's going to try it here again. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
A man acquired by trade in the offseason, it's Joe Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's gonna have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Tony, here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Man in motion, it's Diggs. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
South.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing is DeVito. That one caught by Tucker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. Can they get an explosive play? There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
DeVito. He'll find his running back, White.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to be taken down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now DeVito. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Uno. Here we go. Let the hot. Hey.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He'll drop to throw. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It is brought in the end zone. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this will be incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
Why, Tony? All right.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
11.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Look the hot. Oh, ready. Buggy.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
19 seconds. Here we go, let's go. Why Tony?
To throw is Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one complete to Jordan. And he will get into the end zone. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. To throw, DeVito. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To throw, here's DeVito. He gets this one to Tucker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Back is DeVito. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass.
To the goal line and in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans back within 7. It's 35-28. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Drive begins with a run by White. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's DeVito. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And he will score! Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey, south. Here we go. Hey, uno. Hey.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are able to extend the lead. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. Now, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Mechie, the man in motion. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He runs with it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Ready? Hey, uno. Look the hot, Buggy.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Diggs.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now DeVito. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
2nd and a yard. Throwing is DeVito. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
DeVito. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ow, 11.
Back to throw. Stroud. Toward the boundary. Taken in by Collins. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
Hey, uno more. On the quick, right? Hey, south.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, uno. Here we go.
Now, Stroud. He's going to run it. And the Texans are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Look to hot, look to hot.
Stroud to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Ready up.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Tony. Wow,
To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will cut the deficit to 7. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw, here's DeVito. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Texans going to use the last of the timeouts here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.